Welcome to the YouTube channel The Right Place, your home for creative inspiration and smart living ideas. In today's video, we're diving into the art of transforming old furniture into stunning garden features, merging sustainability with style. If you've ever wanted to turn your worn-out pieces into garden masterpieces, you're in exactly the right place. Repurposing furniture isn't just a trend, it's a movement toward mindful living. We're giving tired tables, forgotten chairs, and discarded dressers a brand new purpose outdoors. Whether you're going for rustic charm or sleek modern lines, there's something beautiful and useful in every old piece. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on future upcycling ideas, garden inspiration, and DIY guides. Let's explore the sustainable wonders of upcycled garden aesthetics together. Now, let's get creative and start transforming. One, giving old tables new life in the garden. Old dining tables can become the heart of your garden, serving as rustic planting stations, herb garden platforms, or outdoor buffet counters. The flat surface is perfect for displaying potted plants, organizing garden tools, or creating a dedicated area for transplanting seedlings. All it takes is a little sanding, weatherproofing, and imagination. One creative approach is to cut holes into the tabletop and nest planters within, turning the surface into a living display of greenery. This adds visual interest and functionality, especially when filled with fragrant herbs or vibrant flowers. Pair it with some painted stools or benches, and you've created an instant garden centerpiece. For those who love entertaining, tables can be repurposed as garden drink stations or mini garden bars. Simply repaint, add a protective sealant, and install hooks underneath for hanging tools or glasses. Suddenly, your backyard has a new focal point that blends function and modern garden charm. Two, vintage chairs turned garden art. Chairs that have lost their seat or are too wobbly for indoor use can become beautiful and unexpected garden features. Remove the seat and use the frame to cradle a lush plant or colorful flower pot. The backrest adds vertical interest, while the worn look brings that beloved shabby chic aesthetic. Consider painting these chairs in bold, contrasting colors to brighten up shady corners of your garden. Once sealed for outdoor use, they become vibrant plant stands or whimsical art pieces. Line a pathway with several repurposed chairs, and you've instantly created a storybook garden look with a sustainable twist. 'You can even turn an old rocking chair into a garden nook. Add a weatherproof cushion, a small side table, and surround it with tall planters. It becomes the perfect reading or reflection spot, charming, cozy, and entirely upcycled. Sustainability has never looked so relaxing. 3. Reimagining dressers and cabinets for outdoor storage. Dressers and cabinets may seem too bulky for the outdoors, but they're actually perfect for smart garden storage. Remove some drawers to create open shelving, or line drawers with plastic and fill them with soil to create a layered vertical garden. They're surprisingly versatile when protected with the right outdoor finish. Paint your cabinet in soft garden tones, sage green, charcoal, or off-white to complement your outdoor vibe. Then use the top for watering cans, gloves, and plant food, while the drawers hold seeds and tools. Add chalkboard labels for each drawer, and suddenly, organization meets aesthetics. For small patios or balcony gardens, slim cabinets offer vertical storage without taking up much space. Hang small planters from the sides, attach hooks for hand tools, and make the top a propagation station for cuttings. It's the ultimate garden multitasker, and no one will believe it used to be in a bedroom. For upcycled bed frames as garden borders and trellises. Old bed frames, especially metal ones, are fantastic for outlining garden spaces or serving as elegant trellises for climbing plants. The headboard and footboard can define raised beds or act as fencing with a vintage touch. Plus, their durability makes them ideal for long-term outdoor use. Position a frame behind a planter box and train vines like clematis or sweet peas to grow upward. It adds height and drama to your garden without needing to build from scratch. And if you paint the metal in a soft matte black or bright accent color, it becomes both structure and art. 'You can even repurpose slatted wooden bed frames as the base for a vertical garden wall. Attach pots or hanging baskets and lean it against a shed or fence. It turns an unused item into a lush, vertical feature that maximizes space and brings life to a forgotten corner. 5. Coffee tables and side tables for layered garden design. Coffee tables and side tables may seem simple, but in the garden, they become key pieces in creating height variation and layering. Use them to elevate certain plants, display garden ornaments, or group potted succulents for a curated display. They offer flexibility and charm in small or large spaces alike. With a coat of weatherproof paint and a little creativity, these tables can also become mini fairy gardens or shallow water features. Use glass tops to showcase stones, shells, or seasonal flowers underneath. Each table becomes a conversation starter and a personal expression of your gardening style. Nesting side tables can be especially versatile. Arrange them at different heights to hold candles, citronella plants, or decorative lanterns. Move them around to refresh your layout whenever inspiration strikes. This modular, mobile approach to garden styling makes old tables feel fresh and functionally modern again. 6. Repurposed benches as green garden anchors. Benches that have lost their indoor charm can thrive outdoors as both seating and statement pieces in your garden layout. With a fresh coat of weatherproof paint and strategic placement, a retired bench becomes the perfect anchor in a quiet corner or as part of a garden vignette. Consider integrating benches with potted plants or planter boxes at either end. This creates a natural balance between function and greenery, inviting guests to linger while also serving as a decorative focal point. Add throw pillows with durable fabric for that cozy, lived-in feel. 'Some gardeners even hollow out portions of the bench seat to add trailing plants or mosses, blending the line between seating and nature. Whether rustic or contemporary, a thoughtfully placed bench brings harmony and hospitality to any upcycled garden design. 7. Nightstands reimagined for garden utility. Nightstands are often overlooked, but they're ideal for repurposing into compact garden companions. With their compact size and built-in drawers, they transition beautifully into potting stations or mini greenhouses when topped with glass or plastic covers. Add hooks to the side and line the drawers with waterproof material, and suddenly your old nightstand becomes a functional gardening hub. Keep seed packets, gloves, and pruning shears neatly organized while enjoying a touch of vintage charm outdoors. Nightstands also make excellent bases for vertical displays. Stack two of them, remove some drawers, and add shelves or planters in between. The layered look adds dimension to garden walls and gives climbing plants a new platform to thrive. 8. Dining chairs as plant frames and vertical accents. Beyond basic seating, dining chairs, especially those with intricate backs, can serve as unique plant frames or supports. Remove the seat and weave in wire or netting to create vertical trellises for ivy, jasmine, or string of pearls. The detailed backs act as natural sculptural elements. Set a few mismatched chairs side by side against a fence and allow each to support a different type of plant. This creates a living wall effect, bursting with greenery, blooms, and structure. Old furniture truly becomes a living artwork in this garden transformation. Paint the frames in muted tones like moss green, pale lavender, or soft terracotta to blend with your plant palette. Then let nature take over. The result is a striking, sustainable display that makes use of discarded dining furniture in a bold and beautiful way. 9. Repurposing wooden cribs for growing spaces. Disassembled wooden cribs offer an unexpected bounty of creative options for the garden. The slatted sides can be transformed into vertical planters, trellises, or garden screens that separate space while still letting sunlight and air flow through. Repurpose the crib base as a raised planter box by reinforcing the bottom and filling it with soil. The built-in structure is perfect for shallow-root vegetables or colorful flower beds. Add wheels underneath for mobility if you like to rearrange your space. 'The clean, rectangular lines of cribs lend themselves beautifully to minimalist, modern garden aesthetics. With natural wood tones or crisp paint finishes, they blend structure and serenity, especially when wrapped in vines or adorned with climbing plants. 10. Repurpose desks as garden workstations. That old desk collecting dust in the garage can be reborn as a dedicated garden workstation. With drawers for storage and a flat surface for potting, labeling, and organizing, desks make surprisingly effective outdoor workspaces. Coat it in a durable outdoor stain or bold weather-resistant paint. Then customize the drawers with garden-specific labels. Keep your most used supplies within reach, and use the desktop for everything from starting seedlings to arranging floral cuttings. If space allows, build a small shade over the desk or tuck it under an arbor. Add hanging organizers or a pegboard to the back for tools and tags. Suddenly, your garden has a stylish, sustainable control center that used to live in an office. 11. Folding chairs as creative garden sculptures. Folding chairs, often left forgotten in garages or storage, can take on new life as sculptural garden accents. When arranged strategically, they offer a modern industrial contrast to lush greenery. Leave them open and position planters through the seat area for an abstract installation that's both practical and artistic. Add a touch of flair by painting them in gradients or ombre finishes that complement the surrounding flora. These pops of color enhance the visual flow of your garden while retaining the chair's original structure. They're movable, too, making them versatile focal points for changing layouts. For a more natural vibe, weather the finish intentionally and let moss or creeping plants wrap around the base. This aged appearance softens the industrial form, bringing harmony between repurposed material and organic growth. It's art that evolves with the seasons. 12. Headboards as statement garden dividers. Headboards can serve as bold vertical elements that divide your garden into purposeful spaces, be it meditation zones, herb gardens, or flower-filled nooks. Their shapes, whether curved or ornate, add elegance while naturally guiding the eye through the space. Position a headboard as a standalone backdrop behind a plant bed or seating area. Paint it in weathered whites or soft earth tones for a calming effect, or go vibrant for a splash of whimsy. It anchors the space and frames the surrounding greenery. You can even attach planters, candle holders, or decorative signage to its surface. This turns a basic piece of furniture into a multifunctional wall, perfect for compact gardens needing vertical definition. It's garden zoning, done sustainably and stylishly. 13. Coffee hutch makeovers for patio plant displays. Coffee hutches, sideboards, and buffets, often too bulky for modern interiors, are perfect candidates for large-scale patio or garden displays. Their shelves and cabinets can hold an array of potted plants, garden accessories, or seasonal decorations in a visually cohesive arrangement. Replace the inner shelving with sturdy wooden planks, then line the surfaces with ferns, succulents, or trailing vines. Open cabinet doors for extra texture and dimension. With a touch of outdoor varnish, it becomes a permanent part of your garden design. Add string lights around the top, and your upcycled hutch can double as an enchanting evening feature. Whether placed on a patio, porch, or under a pergola, it serves as both plant showcase and character-filled centerpiece. (14) Ladder-back chairs for vertical planting. Ladder-back chairs, with their built-in slats, make excellent frameworks for climbing plants or layered hanging pots. Simply reinforce the frame and lean it against a fence, wall, or shed. Each rung becomes a stage for foliage to drape and bloom. This vertical planting technique maximizes space, especially in smaller gardens or balconies. Paint the chair in tones that match your garden palette. Then hook on planters filled with herbs, succulents, or even strawberries. It turns furniture into flourishing architecture. For a polished look, add metal hooks or looped ropes to hang pots at each level. As plants grow, the chair becomes camouflaged beneath a cascade of greenery, turning a forgotten relic into a living sculpture. "15. Vanity desks as garden flower stations. An old vanity desk, once used for getting ready in the morning, can become a dreamy flower arranging station in the garden. The built-in drawers and wide tabletop are ideal for sorting blooms, displaying vases, or trimming stems with ease. Remove the mirror and hang a trellis or art piece in its place, adding a new focal point above the workspace. This creates a designated floral studio that blends functionality and nostalgia. Give the desk a light, weathered finish for extra charm. Store scissors, ties, labels, and vases in the drawers, and use the surface for showcasing seasonal bouquets. Whether you're prepping arrangements or just admiring your harvest, a vanity-turned-garden station celebrates beauty inside and out. Conclusion: cultivating creativity and sustainability. Repurposing old furniture for your garden isn't just about saving money or reducing waste, it's about storytelling. Each piece carries history, and when placed thoughtfully outdoors, it continues to live on in a new, meaningful way. These upcycled wonders add soul and substance to your modern garden space. Whether you're using an old dresser as a planter, turning a chair into a vine ladder, or transforming a vanity into a floral hub, you're participating in something beautiful, sustainable design that connects the past to the present. This is creativity with purpose. If today's video inspired you to look at your furniture in a new light, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to The Right Place. We have so many more upcycling, garden, and home inspiration videos coming your way. Until next time, keep creating and keep growing.